Hey everybody, welcome back to another class with Verbling. Something's wrong with my camera, it's not working. This is a speaking class. We'll be spending the full hour speaking, sharing our opinions and our ideas. And Ali, don't draw on my face. Don't draw on me.
I just want to discover what's that.
I know, so do I. I want to play with that tool.
Okay.
I don't know why. Can you guys see me?
Yeah,
We see your
I just
picture.
can't see your picture.
Oh, that's funny. I'm not. Oh, there we go.
Oh,
Now you can see me. Okay, perfect. So this is a speaking class. We'll be
Mhm.
spending the full hour talking about really random subjects, but the idea is that we talk for a long time. The less students, obviously, if there's just the three of us, you guys are going to have a good opportunity to practice speaking and asking questions. And we'll be looking at popular TOEFL questions for the speaking section of the exam, okay? Any questions?
Nope.
I think it's a little bit cold. It's a little bit cold in here, so I'm going to put on my scarf.
Yes, teacher. It's kind of cold in Mexico also.
It's chilly. Now I have a dot on my face. One time I'm going to have to open up that. Oh, it won't go away.
you want left side or?
I'm just dying to play with that application, but I suppose I should wait till after my class, right? Let me say hello to, is it Jawed? Jawed?
Yes, hi teacher.
Hi, how are you? I'm good. How are you?
I'm fine, thanks.
Nice. Where are you from?
I'm from France.
From France.
Yes,
Beautiful. Thank you for joining
south
me
of
today.
France.
In the south of France. Well, my name is Abby. I am from Vancouver, Canada.
Okay.
Have you ever been to Canada?
No, never. I would like. I would like.
It's a
I
nice
enjoy
country.
to go to Canada.
I've always wanted to go to France, actually. I imagine it's a very beautiful country. My sister went to France, I think 2 years ago, and she said that it was very, very beautiful.
It's beautiful.
I imagine. Good. Well, let's go ahead and get started, shall we? We're going to be looking at, I have about 10 questions prepared for us,
Okay.
and we're going to use those questions to have a conversation. So let's go ahead. Put it in the chat box for us. If the Verbling chat's not quite working for everybody, then we'll go ahead and do it in the group chat, okay? So go ahead and open up the document. The very first question that we have, maybe I can also post it into the chat box here. Why don't we start with you, Ruben? Do you want to read the first question for us? And then maybe give us your answer, and then you can ask other students in the class so that everyone can participate in the conversation.
Yes, teacher. It says, talk about your country's national anthem and flag. Where can it be found and where is used today? Give examples. Okay, I'm from Mexico.
Mm-hmm.
So our flag has an eagle that is stayed on a nopal. I don't know how to say that in English. I suppose that is the same. Cactus?
Mm-hmm.
Could be, but it's a different species, I think. But I suppose that is nopal as the same. But it's the eagle is eating a snake. And it's supposed to be because the first conquerors that arrived to Mexico, that was the first thing they saw in the in at the first time they arrived. So what else? We have the three colors is green, white, and red. And the green represents hope, The white represents peace, and the red represents the blood that all the Mexican heroes have dropped, defending the the country. Yes. It
I,
says we can what?
I just want to say I'm really impressed with how much you know about your flag.
Yes, thank you, teacher.
That's amazing. And so where, if you were to explain where in Mexico you would see the flag being used, how would you answer that part of the question?
Yes, it's usually used in public places
Hmm.
and in downtown. There must be a flag in the downtown because every Monday we honor him. We honor him.
Honor
Um,
it.
yes, early morning around 7 a.m. And we can find it in other public places with tall sticks. I know what's yes, I think. And in schools there must be one. And as the same in downtown, every Monday we honor it. Yes, those are the places where we can find the flag.
Interesting. Now, what about your national anthem? What is
My notion.
your
Hmm. Yes, I know that this is second, or I don't remember the third and most beautiful national anthem, and it talks about war and talks about the brave and Mexican heroes in past times did. Look how did they defend our country,
Mhm.
and I really like it. I really like it, and in fact, they are translations to many languages that we have in Mexico, because we have another um, could I say oh, native? No, it's indigenous languages, and as we have translations to our anthem to those languages.
Excellent. Fantastic answer. Now I want you to ask Ismael. Ismael, welcome to the class.
Hi, teacher. Thank you. Hi, everybody.
Hello,
Hello.
hello. Nice to meet you, Ismail. Thank you for joining us. Where are you from?
I'm connecting from Turkey.
From Turkey as well. Beautiful. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you, teacher.
And Irfan, welcome to the class.
Thank you, teacher.
Hello. Where are you from?
I'm from India.
Wonderful. Okay, we're going to have one more person answer that question. Maybe we can have Jawad. Could you answer the question about the flag? Number one, talk about your country's
Yes.
national anthem and flag. Where can it be found and where is it used today?
Okay. I ask someone or me I describe.
You
I'm going to
describe.
ask you, or okay.
Okay.
So, talk about your country. Okay. Um, yes. Sorry. He's going to speak, right?
Jawad is going to answer the question for us.
Okay. Uh, Talk about your country, national anthem and flag. Where can it be? Where can it be found and where it used today? Give example. Uh, my country, my flag is blue, white, and red, and he, he describe liberty, equality, and fraternity. I don't know if it's right in English. And the national anthem is a song of war of Napoleon. If you want, if you know Napoleon, is
Yes, of course.
a emperor. I don't know in English.
Napoleon, I know.
Yes, it's a king. I don't know the name in English. Emperor. And the national anthem is used today for every day. for Mondial Cup, for football, for every sport, every national team,
Mhm.
and every day at the and the big company in France, you every morning you need to sing the national anthem and to up the flag every day. So that's uh, so I give two examples. So I finish.
Good job. Thank you very much, Jawad, for sharing that with us. Anyone have a
Thank
question
you.
about the question that's in hand, or maybe you guys have an additional comment you'd like to make about your flag or a flag of a country that you know? Okay, good. Let's go ahead and go to our next question. Donato has embarrassed me. I'm turning red.
Yoo-hoo!
Okay, Ali. Oh no, that's not right. We're going to go to question number 2, and I'm going to get Ali to read it for us. Ali, read the question number 2 and give us your answer.
Yes. Some people say that when a child moves to a new country, that they should immediately switch to the new language, while others feel it should be raised bilingually. Give reasons and examples why you share your opinion.
What do you think, Ali? What's your
Yes,
opinion?
I think it's true. Uh, Not always, but usually that's true. It depends the child, how old that child. Uh, Maybe the child is learned their native language or mother tongue very well. They don't forget their native language. If they are uh, very young, maybe 3 or 4 years old, they if they go to another country, they can forget their own language, maybe first language. Uh, that is an example about my nieces.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, I think they were live in France and Netherlands, and they moved to Istanbul. I think it was 90s, beginning of the 90s, and my niece were uh, 2 or 3 years old, and before they moved to Istanbul, they just know Kurdish language and Dutch language.
Right?
And after they moved to Istanbul and they begin to school, they forget their language, Kurdish and French and Dutch. They know only Turkish right
Mm.
now. Yeah, and they learn English in university or high school right now.
Interesting.
They forget the French and Kurdish language.
They forgot. They forgot French and
Yeah,
Kurdish.
yeah, they forgot.
Excellent. Donato, what is your opinion on question number 2? Do you agree with Ali, or what's your idea? What would you do if you had children and you were leaving your country? What would
And
be your answer?
I want to say that if they live another environment, maybe city, the city that mostly Kurdish people live, maybe they won't forget their language. Maybe they live with us in this city or around my city. Uh, they won't forget maybe their own language.
Very good. Thank you, Ali. Go ahead, Donato. What's your opinion?
In my opinion, if child, if a child already master his own language, I think that should not use it for a while, just to favorish the the um, the learning of the other one. Otherwise, I think it would be wiser not to stop, not to interrupt the contact with the former language, since the child is in process is still in process of learning it. So it would be like a pity to lose this contact. In anyways, I think that there shouldn't be like too much worrying about the fact that keeping the two languages, like learning the two languages together, would create some issues to the child. I don't think that there shouldn't be any problem, since child, especially if really younger, are can deal with two different or more than two languages. So actually, I've never thought about this alternative. I just took as normal that once should a parent should just talk the just keep training both of them, no?
Mm-hmm.
But it's interesting, the dilemma.
Yeah, you want your child to be able to grow up and speak both languages, but you don't want to maybe hold them back when they're very young. Maybe an age where they're going into school and
I
maybe.
think a balance would be to keep practicing the old language in family and leave the other one for the rest of like in the other one situation, like at school with friends, and then the outside world, the outer world, and practice yeah, as I said, the former the former one with your own parents.
Fantastic. Good answer. So that's the thing with the TOEFL exam, is sometimes what happens is you're put in the speaking situation and you're asked questions that maybe you haven't fully thought of before. But the more you practice with some of the questions that are commonly seen, the more prepared you guys can be. And if you're not planning on taking the exam, you can always just use them to practice your speaking, right? Any questions about that one before we continue? Okay,
No
we're going
question.
to look at the third question. Ismail, would you like to read the third question for us and give us your answer?
Okay. Talk about a situation where you realized a certain strength or weakness that you have that you didn't realize you had before. How did this new finding make you feel, and what did it make you do?
Do you understand the question, Ismail?
I understand, but I couldn't think a situation,
Okay, well
something like this.
tell me about a strength or a weakness that you have then. A strength or a weakness that
Yes.
maybe has helped you or has
Look.
caused you
Okay.
difficulties.
I work in a simulation center and we have a lot of visitors, international or inland visitors, and I have to give some presentation about the center then, and it is difficult for me to speak in front of the delegation actually. I am a shy person and I am a little introverted, and I am not used to speak around people who I don't know actually, but I have to do this mission, and every time I experience many difficulty by doing this job at my workplace. I sometimes get sweatered. I sometimes get red, and it is actually very difficult for me.
Good.
That's all,
That's a
teacher.
great job answering the question. So when was the last time you had to participate in public speaking, Ismail? When was the last time that you had to do that?
Uh, Abby, actually, we have a delegation every week.
Oh.
Yes, but I didn't get used to it.
No, you haven't
I,
become used to it
I,
yet.
I try many things, but I didn't get used to it. Actually, I didn't solve the problem.
I'm sorry. Sorry to hear that. But maybe, what can I suggest? Don't drink coffee.
Okay.
Sometimes coffee makes you nervous. I don't know. I'm trying to help you, Ismail. I don't know how to help you.
Maybe I should have
Drink
a
alcohol.
cup of whiskey.
Have a
Whiskey,
shot
yes.
of whiskey before you say. Good idea. Okay, let's go to Irfan.
Thank
Irfan,
you.
are you there?
Yes, I'm here, teacher.
Tell me about a strength or a situation that came up in your life where you realized you had a certain strength or a certain weakness.
1 week ago, I went to a different state of my country, where I have to walk 10 kilometers.
Irfan,
Yes,
can anyone else understand his microphone? Can you understand him?
No.
We can't hear you, Irfan. It's very there's a lot of noise in the microphone. We can't understand your voice clearly.
okay. Is it audible now?
It's noisy.
Yeah.
Yes.
So we can't actually hear your voice, just the noise in the microphone.
There are a lot of stuff going on around my home. I closed my door also, but there is a sound.
Maybe the sound. Maybe could you go into your settings and see if maybe you can into your computer settings and see if you can fix your microphone?
Okay, I will try.
Is that possible?
I will try.
Do you have a headset?
Yes, I'm using headset.
You're using a headset?
Yes.
Okay. Do you have a different headset you could try for this class?
Okay, I will. Yes, I have different headset. I will try.
Okay. Try a different headset and then we'll come back to you. Okay, Irfan?
Okay, okay.
Thank you. Let's go back to Ruben. Ruben, how would you tell us about a strength or weakness that you realized you had after you were in a situation?
Yes, and it's English. I didn't I didn't Okay, okay, okay. Again, I was trying to get in a master's degree, so and they want me to speak English and to have a certain score in TOEFL, and I didn't know that I was good in English because when I set a goal to learn English for to get a master's degree.
Mm-hmm.
So when I was studying, I noticed that I really like this language. So now I found it as a strength, and now I want to continue studying it, and it has completely changed my life. Now I didn't know that I like it, and that is something that I have discovered recently, at least the last 7 months. So I know that I have too many things that to learn yet, but I'm doing my best to really be good in English.
Wow, that's impressive. We would call you a natural. Somebody who is just naturally good at learning languages or especially English. Good for you. That's great.
Yeah.
Okay, I changed my headset.
And oh, it's you changed your headset?
Yes.
That must not be the problem because it sounds exactly the same. Let's give it a go. Tell me about one of your strengths or one of your weaknesses.
Uh, my strength is I'm very dedicated and enthusiastic towards my work. Uh, I'm a very hardworking person.
Mm-hmm.
If I get any work to do, I could not able to concentrate on any other things till I complete the work. Uh, that's my strength is. My weakness is I'm too much detail oriented and I have a habit of taking my work once or twice to make sure it's absolute.
Okay, so one of your strengths is that you're a hardworking person. That's a good quality. Why do you think you're hardworking, Irfan? Where did you get that quality from?
Um, I have been hardworking since my school schooling onwards. Uh, I used to work hard in schooling. Uh, I used to struggle for the subject which I could not able to understand. And today also my job is I have to test to the tracks of railway tracks where I have to walk 3 kilometers every day. So I do that work in if the day is very sunny or if it's a rainy day also I have to work in that. So uh, whenever I work it gets I become very sweaty and uh, like I if I do not eat in the morning I cannot able to do that work. That much sadness I feel when I go to that work. So that point reflects that I'm a hard worker.
Okay. Thank you, Irfan. Thank you very much for sharing that with us. I'm going to ask you that when you're not speaking, just make sure you turn off your microphone, okay, so that we don't hear the noise over other students. Good answer to the question. Thank you very much for sharing.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay. Thank you.
Awesome. Okay, let's go to the next question. Jawad, it's your turn. I'd like you to read number 4. And this is maybe a shorter one, so perhaps everybody can tell us about it. Can you read the question first, Jawad, and then tell me your answer? Your microphone is muted.
Sorry, excuse me.
That's okay.
Talk about a present that you have received and talk about why that present was important to you. Uh, um, my mother had me a present. It's just a bag, a bag, and when in college. So as my mother gave me, it's a bag. So she gave me this bag when I enter in college in my first year. So now I'm an engineer. So I finish my school right now, and I have the same bag. So this bag has 9 years. Uh, so for me, it's a beautiful present, and he, his value uh, his value is maybe 10 euro. So it's nothing. But for my heart, he, his value uh, uh, take a lot of for me. So I don't know the name in English.
Awesome. Okay, what
So
we say in
this is my
English?
beautiful present.
We say in English that it has sentimental value.
Um, yes, yes. Thank you.
You're
Thank you.
welcome. That's really cool. So you still have the same bag that you used for your first year of college, even after graduating as an
Yes,
engineer.
yes.
Wonderful. That's a really good story. Ali, tell us about something that you have, a present that you received that was important to you and why.
Yes, I received a present maybe, I don't know, 2 or 3 weeks ago. Uh, uh, where have you gone?
I'm here, Ali. I was
I
drinking
don't
water.
see you. I know.
I was
Uh,
drinking water. Sorry.
okay. It's a watch. Maybe you can see it.
Mm.
Yes.
Why is that special to you?
Because I received this watch from my friend and his son. Uh, I don't know how to say. Uh, Maybe 2 months ago, I went to Istanbul, a kind of party, Muslim people, how to say, uh, circumcisions or something like that. Do you know that?
Circumcision?
Yes.
Okay. That's quite a party.
Yes, and in our culture, uh, you uh, you can choose a person who you I don't know in wedding like best man something like
Hmm.
that, and the person uh, take care about your son who doing circumcision something like that. Yeah, yes, maybe. Not mafia godfather, something like that. Other godfather, yeah.
Of
Uh,
course.
I am a godfather of my friend's son.
Hmm.
Uh, it's uh, it makes a strong connection with you and other person, right? You will be like relative each other. And I accept his offer. He wanted me become his godfather. Then they sent me this watch like a gift, and actually I wasn't like use watch or something like that, but I use it because sentimental value. It has sentimental value because my friend sent it for me.
Mm-hmm.
I use it.
Absolutely. That's a great story. That's a really good gift. What about you, Donato? Do you have a gift or something that somebody has given to you that has been important?
Unfortunately not.
No, nothing? Nothing that you have?
For
So
you,
sad. I've received gift, but they were not that much important. My speedo. Hmm. It was, it was
Was
some-
it a gift?
I bought it by myself as well.
Not even your Speedo.
No, I don't know. It was for example, it was important the gift I received for my, how would you say, the first communion,
Your communion, yeah, your baptism? Is that what you mean?
my communion when I you received the hostia. I don't know if you say hostia in your mouth the first time in the church when you are 13. It's a sacrament in the Christian religion.
I'm not sure. I'm not familiar with that custom. So what was the gift? What did they give you?
And anyways, my father gave me a bicycle, but it was stolen after a week, so it didn't get that value because I didn't realize how was important to have your own bicycle. That it's a distressing memory for me.
Okay, good. Does anyone else want to talk about a present that you received that was important and tell me why? All right, let's go ahead and continue on with our next question. Number 5. Actually, Donato, let's get you to start because you didn't really have a comment for that one. Number 5. Read it out of the chat for us and then we'll get you to start us off.
Talk about a place you like to go to and why you like to go there. Give details for your response. A place I'd like to go. Hmm. A place I'd like to go is okay. I'll say continent so I can space from one side to the other. Is Asia. I'd like to visit many places since I've never been, for example, in Thailand, and other country where other friends of mine are already been.
Mm-hmm.
They told me it's really amazing because there is still wild nature. It's just another kind of another culture, different way of living. Unfortunately, most of them are poor countries, and that allows an European one to live better for cheaper. Can I say to live better for cheaper?
For cheaper, yeah, absolutely.
And yeah, I said it's like if it's a fortunate for situation for me or for us, but I'm so sorry that yeah, there is such difference between these two standards of lives.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I'd like as well to spend some time abroad, like to live a certain amount of years. This is like a dream, a dream that I didn't have the opportunity to live so far, to realize so far, because my job does not allow me to move
I
abroad
see.
for a long time. Except the fact that I could be enforced in some diplomats' diplomat seat. How would you say? Like
Um,
embassies. Okay, in some embassy that would allow me to stay at least 4 years.
okay. Good, very good. Well, thank you for sharing. It's true, Asia is something that's totally different from North America and Europe, and it does have a lot of interesting things about it. Thank you for sharing. Ismail, what about you? If you talk to us about a place that you would like to go, and then give me a reason then why you would choose that place, why you would like to visit a place like that.
Yes, I like to go a restaurant. Uh, yes.
Okay, tell us why. Which one? Why?
Eating.
Why? It is not a luxurious restaurant, but it is an old restaurant. It has a big garden, and there is a old chinar tree at its garden. I like very much to eat in open air at the garden of this restaurant because it has a wonderful view across the lake. There is
Mm-hmm.
a small lake beside the restaurant, and after the lake there are some mountain. You can see both lake and mountain when you sit at the garden of this restaurant, and they are preparing delicious lake fish, and I like the carpen, fried carpen very much. It is served with tomato and pepper, and
Mm.
the Turkish salad was very delicious with fresh vegetables and cheese. You can eat your meal with the seagull scream at this garden. How can
See,
I say?
with the seagulls, what? The sound of birds?
Sound of bird, seagull
Mhm.
twittering, or I can
Tweeting, tweeting,
tweeting.
tweeting seagulls.
Yes, and you can get fresh air. There is a small pool for fish in the garden. You can choose your fish from this pool, Abby.
Yes.
The carp are live. They are. They can see which
You can
fish.
choose your fish.
Yes.
Okay. But you don't eat it alive, do you?
No. No.
Okay,
You
good.
can choose a live. They
Exactly.
are going to cut and prepare and bring to the table.
Okay. Awesome. That sounds beautiful. I have to come all the way to Turkey just so I can eat at that place.
Okay, Avi,
What is that
I
place?
am waiting for you.
Sounds amazing. Sounds very delicious. Anyone else want to tell me about a place that they would like to go and why?
Could you ask again? I couldn't catch it, Abby.
The same question, but for other students. Is there a place
Okay.
that you would like to go and why? I'd like to go to Turkey so I could eat at that restaurant
Okay.
and have tea with Ali, of course. Tea time.
Yes, yes. I will take you everywhere in Turkey. Wherever
Oh,
you want.
oh, careful. Careful. I'll say I want to go
No,
here and there and everywhere.
no limit for you.
All right. Let's continue. Oh, Irfan, your microphone got worse. What happened? 1 second. Sorry, Irfan. There we go. Thank you very much. Okay, next question. Number 5. Or number 6, sorry. Why isn't that working? For some reason it's not working for me. Talk about, and this is for Ruben. Ruben, talk about your best friend and why he or she is your best friend. Give me an example to support your decision. Number 6.
My best friend is Vero. He's my best friend. He has been my friend since we were to the high school. I think that is my best friend because he's always supporting me, and he's really smart. I can talk with him with very I don't know, important topics, topics that worth, and I don't know. That's what I think that is my best friend. He doesn't judge me. He just support me, and even though he doesn't agree with my decisions. He has been with me in very hard situations. So that's what I say that he's my best friend.
Excellent. Yeah, sometimes when you have a friend that goes through difficult times with you, it makes them even more special. That's a good answer. What about you, Jawad? Who would you choose as your best friend? And why?
I have my best friend, who is Zach. He's my friend since my childhood. So, and I like this boy because he is every time happy. He's never unhappy, and he support me every time. Especially when what?
What does he do to you?
He supported me.
Supports me.
I don't know the name in English.
That's okay. Supports.
Support.
There you go.
Yeah. So he support me every time, and he follow me in my world because I like to ride in Europe. So every time he rode with me, he traveled with me, and he likes sports. He's smart boy, and so he's my friend. So we have together the same hobby.
What is your hobby?
My hobby is wrestling, chess.
Chess?
And
okay.
Yes, and I like to discover another country and science.
Very good.
Because,
sounds like you have a great friend in Zach.
Yeah,
when was the last time you saw him?
What?
When was the last time you saw Zach?
It's yesterday.
Oh, there you go.
Yes, every weekend I'm with him.
Beautiful.
So because it's the last Sunday is a national fête, national party in France. So
okay, so you went out together.
Yes.
Perfect. Anyone else want to tell me about somebody, their best friend, and why they would say that that's your best friend? Anyone else in the class want to share?
I want to.
Whoa. Hi, Irfan.
Hello. I lost my connection just now.
Who's your best friend and why?
My best friend name is James. I have been with him since my childhood. He's very supportive to me. We used to study at the time of school. We both have equal grades in the class. We came to college. When it comes to our college, our field gets changed, but he stays near to my home. I'm still being in touch with him. I talk to him him daily. If I don't understand anything, I just make a call to him to solve the problem. If he is stuck in anywhere, he calls me. Like we support each other, and we also uh, uh, support our both families. Like he is actually a family friend of mine. He knows everyone in my family. My family respects him. We all know each other about our family. We also working in the same company right now. So from childhood onwards, we have been um, in the same our fields are changed. Like I'm mechanical, he took civil, but we are still working in the same company. And in the office also we support each other. And we are famous that we both are best friends. And whenever if any person talks wrong about me, he try to support me in the office, and vice versa.
Very good. Thank you, Irfan. So you both work together in the same place, but he's a good, supportive friend. Sounds like a nice friend.
Yes.
Anyone else want to share about their friend or their best friend? If I had to choose just one best friend, that would be very difficult. It would be difficult. I'd choose maybe my sister or my friend Christine or my friend Lisa. 3 friends that I've known for a very long time. So sometimes we have different friends for different reasons, right? Good. Let's go ahead. I think we have time for one more. Let's go to number 10. Number 10. Ali, do you want to read it?
Do you agree or disagree with the following statement? People should sometimes do things that they do not enjoy doing. Use specific reasons and examples to support your answer.
I tried to paste it, Irfan, but for some reason, I don't know what happened. Copy. Oops. So what would you say to that answer? To that question, Ali? Do you think people should do things that they don't enjoy doing?
Yes, I agree this statement. Sometimes you have to do something that you don't enjoy with them. And this is life. And sometimes you I don't know, you must do something that you don't want. For example, I don't like to work sometimes, but I have to work.
That's true,
And
right?
yes, that's an example. Uh,
Yeah, that's a really good one because sometimes we like our jobs, but there's always days when work is difficult. And if you just didn't go to work when you didn't feel like it, then you'd probably lose your job, right? So yeah, I agree with you, Ali. What do you think, Donato? What do you think? People should do things they do not enjoy doing, yes or no?
Yes,
Why?
because there is an Italian say that says what you have to do what you don't like, in the sense that usually what you don't like it's your duty.
Mm-hmm.
So you can do always what you enjoy. Sometimes you need sacrifices, and often you need sacrifices. And the only way to reach success is doing. I don't know. There is a specific word that I'll catch. I'll write later. But yeah, you need to make sacrifices.
Very good. Anyone else have an opinion about that they'd like to share, Ismail?
I think
Yes.
everyone has a choice.
Mm-hmm.
So if you don't want to do something, you can't say no. So for example, if you work for an US Navy or something like that, if your boss asks you for kill someone, you can't say no. You don't have the you don't have the cut under the mouth. So I don't know the name in English. So I think every time you have a choice, you just do the good choice for you. So I
Thank
think
you for sharing. And Ismail, you were going to say something as well?
And for example, Abby, if we have any illnesses, we should go on a diet if we don't want to do.
Very interesting, Ismail. You are right.
Yes.
Yes.
Good one.
Are you trying to tell me something?
Yes.
Good job, you guys. Wonderful, wonderful work in today's speaking class. A lot of speaking. You guys were really able to express your ideas. I found it impressive how you were able to just talk about exactly what you thought, even though the questions maybe seemed a little bit vague or came out of somewhere that you were not expecting. But good job. Thank you guys for coming to classes today. It was